Not much more to say about that, right? So in other words, this stuff that I went through the other day in intermarket analysis in full. I did the whole thing. I'm still a big bond bear. I'm still a big equity bear, but I love sector rotation and, putting those plays together of what's moving and what's not, and what is a continued long and continued short. All that stuff is a lot of fun. Trends are going to be languishing because we don't have momentum in value right now. What we still have is the potential for tech to roll over and value to lose less. And that's all I really want to say about that. So whether the trucking, tonnage, and all of those other indicators, right? Like yesterday, we still had the PPI showing, manufacturing weakness and services strength. I get that. Manufacturing is cycling down for lots of reasons, cost control on higher wages, but also those inventories that were front loaded, et cetera. And the economy is still not as bad, but we're all worried about it. And the treasury debt, the TGA liquidity drama, I think is going to hit in full force mid-June. I definitely agree with Craig that this is not a time for complacency. But I still see the, whether you call it irrational or other, buying in the AI and concentration risk of mega cap tech. But at some point, we're going to either go full on melt up, which would be reflected by getting inside this channel, or we're going to get fully rejected, and this liquidity drain, right? And this bull trap is going to create selling in the most overvalued plays, right? NVIDIA would be, among them, even though it's got the AI and such, and the cash rich plays of Apple and such, they might not go down as much, but there are still a lot of, let's just say, exuberance in this tech rally that it's going to save us somehow from liquidity getting pulled out of the system, or from the political stupidity. So I don't know what else to tell you. I'm just using this intermarket as a tell to say we're either going to go into a melt up of size, not this little one that we've had so far, or we're going to get full on rejected. And I think we've got 1 month to position for it at most. And I think they're getting a little nervous ahead of FOMC. Jobless claims, you know me, I'm like excited about jobless claims because I think that's a bigger tell on recession. And we haven't triggered my level yet, but I'm definitely focused on that. FOMC, I think, is going to be a pause, right? I think they're going to be, they gave themselves enough room to say pause for June. And I think that's also going to contribute to this fear or this sentiment of buy the last rate hike. So even though they say they might hike again, it's still a pause. So I think once they actually utter the words, market will come into distribution, jobless claims getting above 267, debt ceiling debacle, we got enough reason to sell off. The only reason I would see for moving higher strongly is a forced buying of mega cap tech, because we know year-to-date returns are squarely focused on AI and the largest tech plays we have. So this is a really big inflection point. That's all I wanted to say about that. Gorgeous. Okay, so 330 is coming into play very, very well. We've actually started to come back down to this. That's the wedge. What did I put in my deal here? Check this out. Wedge breakout or fake breakout, fast failure, right here. Back on May 16th. This was that wedge I just showed you, right? This was the trigger. We get above. This is quarterly, by the way. Massively bullish above 303.50. There's the wedge. There's the wedge. Here we are, tight, tight, tight. And then I wrote literally wedge breakout or fake breakout, fast failure. Here's price target, 338.19. We're going to come right back down. Check this out. Like, here it is. Cute, huh? Look at that. Look at that. Like, literally. We broke out. Is this going to be a fake breakout, fast failure? So far, so good.